Hello, YouTubers. This is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I am back with another Pick a Card reading. So, today the question is, what are they hiding from you? Maybe you are suspicious, maybe you feel like there's something going on. I feel like I should ask two questions. One, are they hiding something? Two, what is it? So, 1, 2, 3. Black tourmaline is number 1. Rose quartz is number 2. And selenite wand is number 3. While you choose, I will say that I am accepting reading. I am doing readings. I'm on Instant Go. I accept tips and donations, and I sell crystals on eBay. If you guys need to get into contact with me, my information to get into contact with me is in the description box below. Okay, so number 1, number 2, number 3, if you guys need more time, please pause the video and meditate on the cards. So number 1, Spirit of the highest vibration, please grant me access to the collective so that I can give accurate and concise readings to those who are seeking the answer to the question. What is the person that is watching deck number 1? What is the person hiding the seeker? Oh, is this person hiding something from the seeker? Is the person that deck number 1 is asking about hiding something from them? Is something being... What is hidden? Something being hidden. Deck number 1. Are they hiding something? One more card. For deck number 1, it's the person that deck number 1 is asking about hiding something from them. For deck number 1, it's the person that deck number 1 is asking about hiding something from them. One last time. Okay, that kind of wanted to flip out, so I just let it. Yeah, they're hiding something. This is the S card, or one of the S cards in the deck. They are hiding something. They may have refused a job offer while you weren't watching. But yeah, you're not watching here, and there is something going on. And we're going to see what. It might involve money. It might be like emotionally, something emotional they're hiding from you. So the question is, what is deck number 1? What is the person that you're asking about hiding from you? What is that? What is it that they're hiding from you? One last time, then cut the deck. What? Okay. Are they hiding from you? Okay. Oh. They definitely are hiding something. This is the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I'm kind of hearing third-party situation that might be hiding another person from you. This is the 3 of Swords, and sometimes it can indicate a third-party situation where maybe they're hiding a girlfriend or a boyfriend or something that they're doing with someone else. It's like you're the person back here in the background and your back's turned, and there are 2 people here doing something behind your back. They could be giving something to someone. They could be reconciling with someone from their past. they could be it's like there's this guy looking at this little lady and he is smiling and he's giving her something. It could be like if it's not like a physical like affair kind of thing, it could be if this is a relationship, it could be that they are having like an emotional affair behind your back, which is not like a physical affair. It could be that they're getting emotional fulfillment from someone else outside of the relationship. Now, it could be like a friendship, or it could be, just like your roommate or something. They don't want you to know that they're enjoying something with someone else because maybe you'll feel rejected. Maybe you'll feel like you're being left out in the cold, even if it's not like a physical kind of relationship. So let's see what the Three of Swords is referring to. Oh, okay. It's referring to this person. And what about him? What about him? What about him is important? Like, why is he clarifying the 3? So you got the Chariot, which could also indicate a third party. Man, 2 other. And the card of waiting and watching. Like waiting and watching something grow. So this might be... I'm not really feeling like this is an affair. I feel like this is like somebody doing something behind your back. And they're worried if you find out that whatever they're doing, you're going to throw them out into the cold. And I do believe that it is involving 3 people. But I'm not feeling like it's a sex thing. I feel like it is like you might be being watched behind your back. This person can be a spy. They can be someone who is watching. And it's like, again, this lady is here and this person's behind her, like watching her back. These 2 people are here doing something and there's a person there with their back turned. It's watching something grow, just sitting there staring at it. This person on the chariot is just staring at you and he is also staring at you. And when I get this card sometimes, I see these birds in the background. I'm like, these are his birds and he's sending them out to send messages or to spy on people. I feel like I need like one more line of cards here. I do. I kind of feel like I need more. Why is this person hiding something? And look at that. So the Ace of Pentacles came out. Turn this way so I can get all of these up here. The Ace of Pentacles came out. It could be about an offer. You might be watching and waiting to see when they can offer you something. And it seems to be involving more than one person. You got 2 3s here now. Okay? They might be holding on to someone else while they have 2 other options. If this is a job related thing, because you've got so many pentacles here, if it is job related, it might be that if you're the employer and you're asking about employee, they've got another job somewhere else and they don't want you to know about it, because if you do, they feel like you're going to fire them and send them out into the cold. So they're just kind of waiting and watching and kind of like trying to stay low key and not be noticed. They're keeping their head down, doing their work, and they don't want you to see what's going on. But they've got another job somewhere else that they're doing and they're making that money, or they had another offer and they don't want you to know about it until they're able to like get their shit together and leave because they don't want you to fire them yet, right? So if they're acting weird and you're wondering why, it's because if you're the employer, that they have another commitment and they don't want you to know about it because they feel like you're going to have a pickle their ass out, like fire them or whatever. So if that's like if you're the employer, you're asking about employee. If you're an employee asking about employer, they might have someone else that they're bringing in to replace you. Okay. Or they might want to offer you a promotion. But I'm really feeling more that with the sneaky energy, it's not necessarily vicious, but it is discreet. They might be like I said, for some of you, they might be watching you so that they can find a way to offer you a promotion so that you can advance in the company. But I'm feeling like that's a small fraction of you guys out there. Like, I feel like this is more of waiting. Like, this whole line is of someone watching you, right? And then you've got your back turned, and like something is happening behind your back, and you do need to know about it. And for a lot of you, they're watching you. They might want to like decide what it is they actually want to do, and they're watching you, and that's the secret. It's that they're watching you and they're hiding that. And they could be watching your social media, they could be watching you in real life. For some of you, I'm feeling like they want to give you something and they want to come forward, but they're not coming forward right now because they're worried that if they come forward, they're going to get rejected. So they're just kind of sitting there watching and waiting. I'm curious, what action are they going to take here in regards to what they're hiding? Like, what action are they going to take in regards to what they're hiding? Oops. I'm dropping all of my shit on the floor. That's way too many cards, but this one did come out. It came out reversed, but I don't like to read reversals, but like since it did come out reversed, like maybe I'll read it both ways. One more card. What action are they going to take in regards to what they are hiding, please? Just one more card. That was on top. Now see, we've got a woman. And we've got this pentacle. And she's holding onto this pentacle here, you see? Maybe secretly they want to give you something, but right now, what action are they going to take? I feel like upright. I'm reading this upright. Like, I'm feeling up right now. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentacle cards. So I'm kind of feeling like this might be about money. It might be about a job. They're working on developing something. This is the Temperance card. It could be about travel. Definitely like someone waiting. I'm feeling the alchemical kind of the alchemical elements for this card. If I sound tired, I am. I've done like 2 other readings. And I just wanted to get them all kind of out so that I would have some to upload for you guys. So if I sound like really dry and tired, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. But like I'm saying, I'm seeing like this person is sitting here alchemically creating something. It gives me a very magician kind of feeling, like they are biding their time, and while they're biding their time, they are trying to manifest something excuse me, with you, and I feel like it's an opportunity to give you something. I don't feel like this is vicious necessarily. I do feel like it does involve more than one person. I feel like it involves the Spy King. I don't generally call him that, but I do feel like it does involve the Spy King, and he is working on something. He's working very hard to create something with this here, and it might be kind of like, I don't want to say magical, but like if you are involved with someone who might be into magic, they might be magically trying to develop something. They might be magically spying on you. As you can see, she's looking down at this coin. I feel like this is you. And you are not seeing what's going on here. While your back is turned, something's happening here, and they are going about their business trying to make something. Like they're trying to manifest something here. And I feel like they want to give you something. I don't feel like it's necessarily bad, but I feel like if you knew what they were doing, you might break their heart and cast them out and reject them. But I do feel like this is a third party situation. I don't feel like it's sexual. I don't have enough cards to indicate that this, like, they're cheating on you. I don't feel like you guys are even together, to be honest. I feel like they're on the outside looking in, and they feel like right now you might reject them. Also, this could be that they feel heartbroken and rejected involving a third party situation that happened in the past, and they might be hiding that from you, and they're being vigilant and watchful and defensive because they got this sword, and you might not have even done anything, you know what I mean, but something from maybe a past relationship is affecting them now, making them logical and cold, and they're thinking a lot, and they're watching, but they're not necessarily coming forward. They're like in a defensive stance. They're not really doing anything, just sitting on their throne watching right now. They're in a very watchful state, and it's like they want to come forward, but it's like this wants to be in your face, right? But it can't be, because there's something that needs to grow first, something that needs to happen first, something needs to develop first and move from this state into this state where you have reaped your harvest and you are kind of distributing your wealth or your emotions or whatever among people. So it's like right now they're feeling like you might reject them. In the past, there might have been a third party situation, but I'm also feeling like for some of you in the past, you might have been very kind to them. You might have been very nice and loving to them. You might have given them something, and they want to give you something back, but they feel like what they would give you, you would reject right now, right? They feel like you would reject whatever it is, and it would break their heart. And that's why instead of trampling forward like they want to, they are sitting here waiting and watching for an opportunity. And you're not really seeing any of this, right? Your back is turned. Your back is turned there. You're blindfolded there. Your back is turned there. Your back is turned there. You're not even in here. You're not even looking forward. You're looking down. You're focusing on something else right now, and they're focused on you. Okay, so you're focused on something else. They're focused on you, looking right at you. I don't feel like this is necessarily vicious and bad, but I do feel like they are definitely hiding something, and they feel like you would probably reject them. But they want to give you something stable and tangible. But I don't feel like they know how to come forward with it. I feel like they're trying to manifest something. They're trying to make something happen here, and they're going about it maybe in a spiritual way, maybe praying, maybe actually doing potions and things like that. I don't normally get that feeling, but I'm getting that from here. And they want to be able to, whatever it is they might want to manifest you into their lives, but they're not telling you about that right now because they feel like that you're going to reject them. So that is what I'm seeing here. That is very strange. Yeah, I'm looking at this because the situation has escalated from here to here. It is 2 and 3 of swords. And it's like they made a decision. Because it's just a card of being indecisive and saying they're not doing anything. And this could speak to your energy and theirs where you are kind of not seeing something. You've got your hands too full to see anything. And they feel like maybe you might take those 2 swords and stick it into their heart. But like they made a decision which could easily be very costly for them. It could easily cause them to lose some stability here. And they're keeping that decision under wraps and waiting to see if it'll develop into anything. So there's that. And if I keep talking about this, I am going to have this reading run very long, and I don't want to do that to you guys. So number 1, definitely odd, interesting energy. That was the Queen of Wands. She popped out. She's a very passionate woman. She could be the third party, the third person in the situation, right? And I was feeling magic. She has a wand. She could be the magician in the situation, helping out the King of Swords get whatever it is that he wants. So, guys, there's that for you. Pile number 2. What are they hiding from you? Oh, okay. Something. Oh, okay. Okay. Fill out the deck here. They might be hiding from you that they're tired as hell. Like, you see this? This person is like leaning on this post. They have a little bit of a barrier up here, and they're being very vigilant. And they are this person might have PTSD. Look at their head. They've got their head wrapped. This person has been through a lot, and I feel like this is them. They might be trying to show you that they are emotionally stable and upright and just this person, when they are actually for real this person on the inside. I feel like very fearful, very scared, very defensive, and hiding it. Like, you see his face? He is watchful. He is looking for anything that might hurt him, anything at all. This person has been through a lot, and they are hiding that they have been like what they've been through has left scars. They're hiding that. They're hiding that they've been injured somehow. Could be mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, any kind of way, really. But they're hiding that they have been through a lot. And they're trying to put on this brave face. Could be a man or a woman. They're trying to show you that they are, like, emotionally stable. Like, they're the king. They're trying to show you that they're very kind and loving and kingly. But this is really what's going on the inside. Anything else for pile number 2 as it pertains to the person that they're asking about? Yeah, they need balance. They're not balanced right now. I generally get this card when balance is needed instead of when balance is actually being had. I feel like they're trying to find balance. They're trying to move out of this 9 of Wands energy, trying to leave it behind and just go forward. They're trying, and that's why they're putting on this brave face here, because they want to be this way. Maybe they want to be this way for you, but they're just so fucking exhausted and tired, and they want to move forward out of this energy and be balanced, but they're having a hard time. They want this, which is maybe why they're working so hard. I feel like they're working very, very hard, but they want to have this Four of Wands, this emotional fulfillment. They want this, but they've got this. But they're trying to move out of that. They're trying to move out of that energy. And I feel like that is the gist for most of you. And the person that you're asking for, they could be a Libra. They could be a fire sign with all these wands. It could be a water sign with these cups. I mean, every thing is here. What I'm feeling now is like interestingly, I put him down here surrounded by this. Like, he wants to come home. I feel like for somebody out there, this person's just not here anymore, and he wants to come home, and he wants to rest because he's tired and he's done. Like, really done. Like, I am so tired and I am so done. I am just done, and I'm getting that. And they just want balance, a nice, balanced, emotional kind of fulfillment, a nice, balanced home, and they want to leave this behind, but they're having a problem. Dang, y'all, that was... Now I'm even more tired. What was it? There it is. Hermit was at the bottom. They might be depressed. And they might be depressed. They might want to come out of that depression and find emotional balance. But they're having difficulty doing that. So, yeah, that is it for you guys. Pub number 2. I hope that the person you're asking about finds the balance they need, because they are having a difficult time, and I feel it. Like, they're in emotional turmoil right now, what they want to be, or for like one or two of you, this person's hiding that they have a happy home somewhere else, and they don't want you to know. But I don't feel that as much as what I was seeing. So pile number 3, or deck number 3, what are they hiding from you? What is the person that you're asking about hiding from you? What is the person that you're asking about hiding from you? That one. That one. Wait a second. I feel like I'm going to have to reshuffle that, but this is probably a message for somebody out there. They're having an emotional time. Like, this person's pouring his cup out. You see that? He doesn't look happy. He's going through an emotional turmoil kind of time, because you don't pour your cup out like that unless you got some other stuff going on. There might be something in the cup they want to get out, or they might just be like crying and depressed. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. Could be about a stroke of bad luck that they came across, which is why they feel that they are why they're upset, and they might feel stuck. They want to be set free, but they are stuck and they cannot figure out how to get out of it. I feel like this person is depressed, kind of like deck number 2. I feel like this person is depressed because of something that happened, something that they feel like is their lot in life. They're depressed about it, and they want to come out of that. They want to be set free, but they are currently stuck. I feel bound to whatever this is, like they don't have any control over what's going on, because, which is not necessarily true, because the 8 of Swords is about somebody who feels stuck, even though they're not very tightly bound up. They are just kind of standing there outside. Even these swords, they don't have so many swords around them that they can't get out. They can get out if they wanted to. They just don't want to. It's like they feel stuck. They're hiding that they feel stuck and that they have no control. Like the fate of what's going on is not in their hands, and that's what's upsetting them. So that's for actually probably a fair amount of you. For some reason, it just didn't feel right the first time. But after I actually read the cards, I'm like, oh, they feel it. It might be a mental stuckness. Like that's why I'm feeling like they might be depressed a little bit. Like they're depressed because things aren't really going their way. Like this is the card of going. It's a wheel, the wheel of fortune. It's like things aren't really going their way, and that makes them feel trapped. But they want to be set free. Like whatever is going on here, it might involve a man. Like they feel powerless involving a man, or they are this person and they feel that they are powerless. But this might be involving a man and not necessarily them. It could be you that they feel powerless to. But I'm just definitely getting that they feel powerless and they feel stuck. And it might be depressing them. So that might be what they're hiding from you. Let's see if there are any other messages for those of you who chose deck number 3, another man. What about him? Is this man what they're hiding? Are they hiding a man? Is this them? Like, please clarify the King of Wands as it regards to what the person the speaker is asking about is hiding. I don't even know what that was, but try to flip. It'll show back up again if it wants to be on the reading. What? Those cards got unruly. What is pile number 3? Get the person that they're asking about. What is that person hiding from them? One last time. Deck number 3. That came out. Oh, shite. Clarify the tower, please. Why is the tower here? Clarify the tower, please. Why is the tower here for deck number 3 as it pertains to the person they're asking about? That person is hiding. There might be too much stuff going on. Like they might be experiencing heartbreak. There might have been a third person they found out about that they are just really, really that brought their tower down, because that's clarifying the tower. So that might be something that's going on here. I'm seeing these bats flying around. You see these bats? Why are these bats significant to me? This person could be a fire sign. They could be a Scorpio. They might be experiencing a breakdown of some kind. Okay? They are experiencing a breakdown of some kind, and it's regarding the 3 of Wands energy. This is a person who has a very good vantage point over the bay. They're on the high ground and they're looking out over the bay. This is a card of waiting. I feel like I need another card for the tower, because the tower is such a difficult energy sometimes. So they may feel like y'all may have a fight. Like, where they hiding from you? The fight that you guys had actually had a very big effect on them, and may have turned them cold. It may have turned them kind of cold, and to the point where they are just kind of wanting to be alone and not have to deal with anything anymore. And they may have found out about a third person, but if you see this bird, there's a bird that he's sending off, right? And it shows up in the background here. And it just seems like they may have received a message from someone that kind of destroyed them in some way. And this may be them, or this may be the person that did the destruction. There may have been an argument. There may have been an argument over a third person. There may have been a message that they received that upset them greatly. And they are still thinking about it. They're still thinking about it, and these three cards right here, I'm having a hard time kind of like connecting here. And there are flying creatures in all three of these. I feel like those are kind of about communication. Like, they could be spies, not necessarily spies, but like, maybe they feel like they want to fly away, but they can't. But they want to fly, but they fell out of the tower. You see these two people down here on the ground? It's like they want to fly, like the butterfly, and the bird in the background, and the bird here that's getting sent off. They want to fly, but they can't. And it might be because of this person. They want to do what they want to do, but they can't do it. And that just kind of blows up their tower. But generally, this is about something that happened, probably involving him. It could be a fire sign. Something that happened that struck their tower, and the foundation was ripped out from under them. And they want to fly away, but they can't. Like, but they can't. They can't fly away because they are kind of trapped. So they're hiding that they want to get away. There was this tower moment that made them realize they just can't do it. So that's what I'm getting from this one. That is just very strange. It's just so very weird. But the first pile that came out for pile number 3, yeah, they feel like, ooh, now that makes sense. This is the 10 of Swords. Okay, so let's look at it this way. This is what happened. They feel betrayed. That's what struck their tower. He probably did the betrayal. If this person is them, this energy could go either way. Like, maybe you betrayed them and that's why they feel this way, or they feel like they betrayed you and that's why they feel this way, or you could take it however it resonates, right? Some kind of communication is what came in, right? It was and they feel betrayed and backstabbed, and they're all up in their feelings about it. And it's like he did it. Maybe she was involved, but she didn't do anything about it, right? So they feel this, and they're trying to hide that they feel like they were betrayed here, and that they are having a breakdown over it. So what are they hiding? That they are having a breakdown, and they don't want you to know about it, and they feel like maybe you betrayed them somehow, and it was big enough for them to just kind of like maybe have a temper tantrum about it or whatever. So that's what I'm seeing there. Pile number 3. Sorry that it took me so long to get there, but I didn't want to pull so many cards that I got confused. But that's what I see there for you guys. And it was like 2 different piles there, but they kind of ran along together because one was about not having the control that you want, and the other one was about something happening that you couldn't control that brought your tower down. So that's what I got for you, owl. My name is Tia. My channel is Means of a Mystic. I sell crystals. I'm doing readings. I've got all that information in the description box. Like if you want to contact me, that's down there. Also, what was I gonna say? Sorry, you guys, I'm tired. I accept tips and donations, and I do free readings on Facebook. You can kind of go there. I think the group that I'm in is secret now, but the information for that is in the description box as well. There's no guarantee that you'll get a free personal reading from me on Facebook, but you can always try. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta for now.